Tour of the World Slam. Daniels now going for the cover. One. Could this be it? Last possible second. 2.5. Daniels almost became the United States champion. How ironic would that have been? Money in the Bank winner and U.S. champion. And Booker T almost retained the U.S. title. Back and forth action in the early goings of this contest. Remember, it's one fall to a finish. There's an arm breaker by Daniels. Daniels now, not even a 1 count. And Daniels now trying to fight off Booker T and Chris Jericho. And there's a side kick by Booker. Booker's going for the pin. Broken up by AJ. And AJ's pinning Daniels. So is Booker T pinning Jericho. And AJ Styles recaptured the U.S. title.
On the way to the ring from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina, Colvin Russ. And from the Sunshine State of Florida, Ed Disaster.
Huge 6-man tag team match coming up here. The epic rivalry between the Legacy and the McMahons taking place right here. But interesting enough, they're tag team partners.
You hear the clock ticking.
Making his way to the ring from the Sunshine State of Florida, Morgan.
Like I said, interesting enough, they're tag team partners. Team Priceless is going with Montavious Porter. Wow, Mr. and Shane McMahon is going with the brash but yet cocky Mr. Kennedy. But this is a huge and epic 6-man tag. You know the history between the McMahons and the Legacy. Randy Orton taking out Triple H at Backlash. Haven't heard from Triple H for weeks. So this is a little bit of payback in store here tonight.
Here we go. Money talk.
And here comes Shane O'Mac.
The opponent from the Constitution State of Connecticut, James McMahon.
Shane McMahon, along his father, Mr. McMahon, been at war with not only the WWE champion Randy Orton, the entire Legacy. So tonight is huge. And here comes the chairman of the WWE, Mr. McMahon.
Making his way to the ring from the Constitution State of Connecticut, Mr. McMahon.
And Mr. McMahon has been lucky in the last couple of matches. The Legacy involved pinning both Ted DiBiase and the WWE champion. But here comes their partner, Mr. Kennedy.
Making his way to the ring from the Badger State, Wisconsin, Mr. Kendo.
Of course, Mr. Kennedy and MVP have had their little beefs as well. Ever since MVP has come over to Monday Night Raw. So we'll find out if MVP can shut up Mr. Kennedy. Alright now, all 6 men going after one another. And you see MVP going right after Mr. Kennedy. From the outset. Reversal by Kennedy. Into the corner he goes. MVP now. That's a roll up. Shane McMahon. MVP. He's taking that one out on ball. And a knee to the groin by Mr. McMahon on the Cody Rhodes. Senior Fisher Earl Hebner will be the one officiating this matchup. And there's a low blow by Mr. Kennedy. Low blow. Irish whip into the ropes. Kick to the midsection. Mr. Kennedy snap suplex. Mr. McMahon now has Cody Rhodes in a vulnerable position. Shrugs him off. And a jumping drop kick. Cody Rhodes rolling him up. Too close to the ropes. Goes Cody Rhodes, the son of the WWE Hall of Famer, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. And then Mr. McMahon just delivered a power drive to his own son. I think that was inadvertent. He was just out of it. When this action is going on, I don't think he realized who he delivered that move to. Back to the action. MVP delivering a jumping drop kick to Mr. Kennedy. And over the top goes Cody Rhodes. Mr. Kennedy taunting the Chicago crowd, the sellout crowd here in Chicago. The McMahons and Team Priceless on the outside while Mr. Kennedy and MVP is still in the ring. And MVP is taking it to Mr. Kennedy. And there's another jumping drop kick. And Shane O'Mac just goes through the announce table here on the outside. Can you believe that one? Mr. Kennedy now is in serious trouble. MVP. And there's a backdrop. And MVP has the momentum. Counter of an Irish whip. MVP trying to deliver a jumping drop kick, but get taken down by Mr. Kennedy. And back and forth, it's Kennedy and MVP. And over the top, Mr. Kennedy goes. MVP now going to the outside. And Ted DiBiase standing alone in the ring taunting. Shane O'Mac comes in and get caught in a power slam. And Shane O'Mac is in some serious trouble. I don't think his father's going to be able to bail him out of this one. Kick to the midsection by Shane O'Mac. What just took place? The $1 Million Dream by Ted DiBiase. Cody Rhodes has the pinfall broken up by Mr. McMahon. MVP had the pinfall quickly broken up. A lot of penitence going on, and there's a low blow by Mr. McMahon onto Ted DiBiase. Does he have him in the ankle lock? Yes, he does. You see on the replay. The ankle lock. And it's Cody Rhodes with the cover. Two broken up by Mr. McMahon. Unbelievable action here. Kick to the midsection by Shane McMahon. I think everybody is battling who they want to battle right here, right now. Certainly Mr. Kennedy is taking it to MVP. And that's a jumping drop kick by Montel Vontavious Porter, the highest paid athlete in the history of the WWE. Cover by Mr. McMahon. Cover. Two. And Cody Rhodes couldn't get the 3 count. And Mr. McMahon, did he just give a mile house salute to the highest paid athlete? I think he did. But it's not going to matter because Ted DiBiase It's taking it to the chairman.